Hiya, friends and family. You might be asking yourselves why my stuff isn't available online, why you just can't easily go to my shop and buy my stuff, or, why does my Facebook not have, for sale? And I did have that stuff for a while when I was still early on trying to figure out what kind of direction I wanted to take as an artist. And the conclusion I've come to is that there's different kinds of artists, and there's a kind of artists who produce art for the purposes of making money, of career, of selling, of that. There are people who do it for purposes of entertainment, or and some who do it for getting external validation from others. I do really enjoy sharing my artwork with others, and I like to hear what they have to say and their responses, but not for validation. I'm not looking for validation. I'm just looking for another set of eyes. The reason that my paintings are so hard for people to actually get a hold of is because I paint for me. Like this behind me, I painted this for me, something that I wanted. My paintings are my own personal collection of art, so it's a lot harder for me to sell my own personal collection. Something like this the blue piece behind me. People are wild about this piece, but it's hard for me to imagine how much money it's going to take for them to pry this out of my hands, because it makes me feel so good to see it. So that's why there's not a lot of that out there. That's why there's very few people on this earth who have an original Cha. That's my signature, the Cha for Shalene. Very few people have an original Cha. Let's see if I can show you the Cha. Did I put the Cha on this? Oh, there it is. Yeah. See, right there's the Cha. Can you see it? Hopefully, in that piece there. Anyway, sorry. So the reason so few people have an original Cha is they're only people I really love. They're only people I really care about who have original ones. I've sold plenty of prints and commission pieces. I suppose commission pieces are a bit different, but for the most part, if you have an original painting by me, it's because I love you and I thought of you, and I'm willing to share my personal collection with you. So that's kind of what the real the real part of what I do as an artist is I'm trying to paint for me what I want to see, what I want to express, what's great for me, not what I think will what I think will sell or what other people might want. And that allows me to be that gives me a freedom in a way as an artist, because it's what I'm expressing, not what I think others want. Admittedly, there I do less nude. I do less nude figurative paintings than I would, because it's not very popular, and it's harder to find walls to hang that on. So there's a little bit of limitation on that, but for the most part, I paint for me. And it's really hard for me when people are like, well, how much you want for that piece? Like what are you selling that piece for? That's really hard for me, because I have to think, I'm not thinking how much money do I need, or do I, what are the bills I need to pay or whatever. I'm thinking, how much money am I going to need to have in my bank account to fill the hole that this space on my wall will create? How much money is that worth to me to not be able to look at my own piece every day? That's why a lot of my stuff isn't easily for sale, or isn't cheap. Because I'm not overly interested in getting rid of most of it. Most of it is paintings that I painted for me, and I share with others so that they can kind of see what's going on behind my eyeballs. But for the most part, the originals stay with me, unless people are willing to part with a good amount of money, or there's someone who I just truly and deeply care about. And I suppose I don't really consider commissions as original artwork exactly. Yeah, sure, I hand painted them and all that, but if I've been requested to make a painting, that's not exactly my expression. So I don't necessarily consider that an original Cha. It's a painting by Cha, but it's not exactly an OG Cha. Any rate, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. I know it's the holiday season, so I want to wish you a great holiday season, however it is that you celebrate that. I love you, and I hope you find moments of peace and joy. I know that I'm finding them mainly when I'm painting. But we've got a whole new year upcoming pretty soon, and another chance to build upon our past few years of successes. And if our past few years feel like they've been failures, then it's another chance to no longer build on those failures and start building on some wins. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.